Hello, my name is Sonali and I welcome you back to another episode of Around the World in 7 Days. You might be coming across the news of tussle between America and China every now and then. In such a situation, you might also be aware about how China is trying to dislodge America as global superpower. America is also trying its best to counter China. Both of them are trying their best to overpower each other. In this regard, China started an ambitious project named One Belt and One Road in the year 2013, which is also known as BRI, that is Belt and Road Initiative. Through this, China wants to connect Asia with Europe and Africa through a network of railways, highways, ports, airports, and other infrastructure projects. But many experts believe that China wants to dominate the world through this. Besides, with its help, it also wants to reduce America's influence in the world. At the same time, there are also disputes between China and India on many issues. India has been opposing this Chinese project from the beginning. Apart from this, many other countries of the world are also worried about BRI. Although all these countries were trying to scuttle this Chinese project from the very beginning. But recently, the option of BRI was presented to the world through an announcement during the G20 conference held in India. In fact, India, America, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, European Union, France, Italy, and Germany together surprised China by announcing the India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor. This corridor is being seen as an alternative in the China's BRI initiative. But the question is, why so? Why is this corridor being seen as a challenge for China? Is it really so? Today we will try to know the answers to these questions in this episode. But first of all, let us know about the India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor. Under IMEC, that is India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor, existing sea and road transport routes will be connected through a railway network. It aims to provide railway and ship rail transit networks and road transport routes for reliable and cost-effective cross-border economic activities. Thus, it is a multinational rail and shipping project. Its goal is to enable greater trade between the member countries, including in energy products. It also aims to promote investment for infrastructure development and strengthen connectivity in its various dimensions between India, the Middle East, and Europe. Apart from India, America, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, European Union, France, Italy, and Germany, Jordan, Israel will also be included in this. This corridor will be divided into two parts. This includes an eastern corridor connecting India to the Gulf region and a northern corridor connecting the Gulf region to Europe. The corridor also includes plans to lay power cables and clean hydrogen pipelines, mainly through railways, through the Middle East. According to experts, this corridor will improve trade facilities along with securing regional supply chains and increasing access. In a way, it could prove helpful in bringing about a transformative integration of Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. Although it has just been announced, the project is yet to be implemented at the ground level. Now coming to our question that why is this being seen as a challenge for China? Actually, this economic corridor is part of an initiative called PGII, that is Partnership for Global Infrastructure Investment. PGII is a collaborative initiative of G7 countries to finance infrastructure projects in developing countries. Also, the aim of this initiative is to help accelerate progress towards the Sustainable Development Goals at the global level. However, it is considered to counter China's Belt and Road Initiative. Therefore, experts believe that India, America, and other countries want to counter China's BRI through this economic corridor. The US wants to reduce China's stature in these regions by presenting itself as an alternative partner and investor to developing countries in the G20 group. In such a situation, it is presenting an economic challenge to China in collaboration with allied countries through IMEC. In fact, the official objectives of China's BRI and IMEC appear to be the same. The objective of both is to connect Asia with Europe and Africa. That is why IMEC is being considered as an offshoot of BRI. Interestingly, Italy was a partner country of BRI. It was the only G7 country to join BRI in 2019. In such a situation, a change is clearly visible with the participation of Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni in the G20 and the country's participation in IMEC. Prime Minister Meloni has indicated that Italy may soon withdraw from BRI. However, it is looking for a way out of BRI without damaging its relations with China. America is also pressurizing Italy to exit BRI. There are plans to include other countries also in IMEC. African countries can also be included in this because by giving permanent membership to the African Union in the G20, China has been given at least a symbolic challenge in this region for now. Overall, the India-Middle East-Europe economic corridor is expected to stimulate economic growth through economic integration of the partner countries. If we talk about India, India was not a part of the Belt and Road Initiative. In such a situation, IMEC can prove to be an important instrument in providing connectivity to connect India with Europe. So that's all in today's episode. See you in the next episode. But before that, let's note down a question based on today's story. Highlight the importance of India-Middle East-Europe economic corridor.